Sometimes the truth is the best lie. Sometimes things should never leave the box they came in. And sometimes, just sometimes, we hear about why things should never have changed. Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. Today we will be investigating everything beauty gurus have said under the sun about the recent launch of Crayola makeup. It's beginning to look a lot like a trend at the moment to hate on Crayola makeup. Let's find out why. Before we go into what Jeffree Star did, standing ovation for him this week on Twitter. He paid off one of his fans' medical bills. In my opinion, that's incredible. Now, back to the drama.
I actually prayed and hoped the products were going to be amazing, and when the opposite happened, your bitch was shook.
Jeffree makes makeup look so easy, but that doesn't deter from the fact that he was being quite disrespectful to the Crayola palette. Jeffree called the eyeshadow tacky, and he also stated that the quality of the shadow was not there. Well, it looked pretty good on him. Like, obviously, I haven't tried it myself, but I definitely think that's harsh to say, considering he pulled it off well. Jeffree also referred to the lipstick palette as Halloween makeup, which, to be fair, no offense, but it's the truth. He stated that he was going to set his face, but he didn't want to keep the makeup on. He also added that almost the whole collection was a flop. Oh, Jeffree. That's not very peace, love and weed. It was not Jeffree Star approved. I think it wasn't fair how at the end he pushed the lipstick into his face, because if you did that with any lipstick it's gonna look like shit. Like, no offense, but you have to keep things consistent if you're going to give it an authentic review, in my opinion. He also didn't do a full makeup look. Nothing was symmetrical to even give us an idea of what a full face would look like. There's all these variables that were left in the grey area. I believe he didn't put much effort into this look. Maybe it's because he was just genuinely over it, but maybe he did that to be cool, dunno. Because a lot of people are thinking, what the fuck, makeup and Crayola? Like, how does that work? James Charles, bless the shishta soul. I love how he said at the start, unapologetically, all beauty gurus are spawns of Satan. I think this shaped how his video was going to go. First of all, he was hating on the cost of the eye crayons. He kept hating on the texture of everything as well, and said that he was expecting it to feel like a crayon. But it's like, if it's makeup, no one's going to buy crayons and put it on their face. What were you expecting, hun? James mentioned the makeup was cancelled 1,000,000%. That's rude. Tone it down, shishta. James shaked the palette just like Jeffree Star did, which was disrespectful, causing breakage to one of the shadows. Like, I understand it wasn't well made, but obviously if you shake any palette of makeup upside down, isn't shit gonna hit the fan? James stated that he wanted to use the only crayon pencil that melted off when it touched his hand to blend on his lids. Like, of course it's gonna break. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see how that's going to end in disaster. At the end of the video, he just ripped into the makeup and recommended his followers not to buy it. Freedom of speech for sure, but still rude. What's new? Laura Lee stated that the vibe she gets from this palette is a hit or miss. She wasn't living for it, and that she wouldn't reach for this palette. I like how she said you can decide for yourself if you like it, because everyone else was shoving the idea of not to buy it just because they didn't like it. Laura said that it's a mess waiting to happen on her eyelids, and whenever you blink it almost tugs your eyelid because of how tacky it is. Tacky is a mean word, but it's the truth. What got me was when she said it's hard to take yourself seriously looking at herself, but it's like you did invest in a brightly colourful palette. Lastly, Laura actually drew the makeup on her face, but not cute little drawings like flowers. She just straight up scribbled, which was kind of cute, but also would you do that in a regular tutorial? Probably not, because it's like you probably wouldn't disrespect Estee money launderer like that, would you? No. Pixie locks. I'd never seen this chick before until I watched this video. I love how colourful she is, BT dubs. But I mean, this chick, even in her thumbnail, she was like, do not buy this makeup. Rude. We haven't even seen it yet. Sorry, no offense. Why would you swatch mascara on your head? Like, of course it's not gonna look litty. She also drew a star on her face with one of the eye pencils that was yellow and said it's one of the worst things that she's ever seen in her entire life. Pixie Lock stated that it was very uncomfortable to apply because it it felt like she was rubbing a pencil on her eyeball. Loving that imagery. She also stated that she looks like a scary monster woman with the makeup on. Stop being rude to yourself, babe. And again, another guru, you know, all saying the same thing. They were bad and that you shouldn't spend your money on them. Especially the mascara, she ripped into that, dragged the hell out of it by saying she hasn't been so mad at a product in a while, and expressed how absurdly expensive it was for how bad it was. Anyway, alright, that's enough. I'm actually over the shit. Never seen so many bad and mean reviews in my life. I'm out. Crayola, sort your shit out. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with what the beauty gurus have said. Have they been savage? Yes. Have they been mean? Yes. But was it the truth? Yes. Anyway, that's all for this investigation. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to go like and subscribe. All my social media will be linked down below in the description. And I'll see you guys in our next investigation.